Welcome to Sexy Time Yoga. This practice will get you feeling really grounded and safe and at home in your body, and awaken a really sweet and tender sensuality that you can enjoy all to yourself or share with a beloved, Song of Solomon style. To get ready, just come down onto the floor and anoint your body with oils. Delight in your senses. Place both hands on your heart and begin to massage your neck, the back of your head, just tenderly circling the neck, holding the head, breathing softly, softening the edges of your inhale and your exhale, placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your womb space, and just breathe, connect, love, smile. This gentle smile across your lips can do so much healing of the body. It's a cue to the body that it's safe, that you love her, that you accept her just as she is. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your belly expand on the inhale. Don't be afraid to take up space. Now begin just to tenderly touch and awaken the body, awaken the energy through the spine with this heart yoni breathing. We're inhaling into the heart, gladness, appreciation, and then exhaling, sending that love down to the honey pot, the womb space, the yoni. Thumbs touching around the belly button, index fingers around the pubic bone, and then back up to the heart. Exhaling back to the honey pot, this sacred mudra. Connecting the heart space to this deep feminine well, this sacred well within you, inside your own pelvic bowl, your womb. Just breathing into both spaces, connecting with love, with tenderness, with appreciation and gladness. Exhaling down to the root space, the honey pot. Inhaling back up to the heart, feeling the heart expand, sending that love and appreciation and acceptance down to the pelvic bowl, and then bringing it right back up to the heart, the vitality and creativity of your feminine essence. And begin to tenderly massage your temples, sweetly touching all across your face, the sides of your face, your temples, swaying your head in whatever way feels good. Seducing the subtle in this practice, really drawing inward to find the delight and the pleasure inside your own body. Tracing the contours of your face, your jawbone, circling your head, massaging across the eyebrows, underneath the eyes, across the cheeks, down the jawbones, across the whole silhouette of the face, down across the collarbones and the chest. Beginning to massage open the spiritual heart space here just by gently tracing, massaging across the chest, pulling the skin just slightly so you feel this really nice tingling across your collarbones and the chest muscles. Switching sides here, just pulling the skin across the chest, the fingers, the palm of the hand, connecting to your own body in this sweet and tender way. keeping that gentle smile on your face, beginning to massage your arms. And as you breathe, all this is this breath and the touch, breathing with love, touching with tenderness, awakening the sweet and sacred sensuality that belongs to you. Find what feels good. It matters less that you're doing exactly what I'm doing and more that you're connecting to the desire of your own body. Bringing your hands to your legs and just massaging your thighs, up your hips, connecting this lower region of energy, the bones. Bringing your hands up the side body and then back to the knees, the thighs, the hips. Making contact. Paying attention. Bringing the hands all the way up the side body to the back of the neck. Swaying the head. And we're just really getting into it, finding what feels good, swaying our spine, our rib cage in ways that feel good to us. I encourage you to close your eyes and go inward here. Reaching your hands up to the sky, swaying side to side. We're going to come into tabletop. So all fours, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Really planting the palms of your hands into the earth and just begin to open up into cat, smiling across the collarbones. The tail, pretend you have a bunny tail and just shake it. And then on the exhale, drawing the belly button to the back of the spine, coming into cow, really rounding through the spine to open up again on the inhale and to cow. And then rolling the back into cat. Inhaling the collarbones open, finding an organic movement, swaying the hips side to side, shifting the weight, finding the feel-good stretch in the side body here. Keeping that gentle smile on your face the whole time as you breathe softly. Finding an organic cat and cow, circling through the whole rib cage, the hips. Getting your head and neck to surrender and relax. Everything belongs, however your body would like to move. Let it lead you. Let the body guide. This is very natural movement here. Anything goes. You know how to do this. Trust the feminine animal of your body. Coming into puppy dog, reaching your hands out, long, chest grounding down to the floor, bowing forward, hips stay up high, lifted. And then coming up into an easy downward dog. Hips are reaching up to the ceiling, and dance your dog softly, bending one knee and then the other, looking out from underneath one armpit and then the other, finding the feel-good stretch, coming up into your tiptoes, lowering the knees slowly to the earth, inhaling the collarbones open. Exhaling, the belly button lifts up into the back body, all the way into downward dog. And then inhaling, knees come down slowly, opening all the way up into cat. Back down to downward dog. Finding your rhythm here. Seducing the subtle. Don't be afraid to go slower than I am. Finding what feels really good to you today. Dancing your dog to really open up and free the hips. Bringing one leg up to the sky, opening up into wild thing if that feels good today. Finding this freedom stretch, circling the hands, dancing through your wild thing, expressing yourself, your soul. Coming back into downward dog or a handstand, just play with it here. This is your time, whatever it feels like. Sometimes we feel playful, sometimes we feel like we want to be a little softer and gentler. Moving to the other side. The side stretch. We're playing here, and you can do what I'm doing, or you can do your own thing. I'm just offering suggestions on how to play. The most important thing is to listen to your body. Rounding the back, you can always return. Legs. Let's thread the needle here. One arm comes up, extending long. That feels so good. If you want to be feeling daring and playful, you can lift one leg and maybe lift an arm. Hand comes back down, slowly come out of it the way you came into it. Thread the needle on the opposite side, shoulder rests down on the floor, temples resting on your mat. If you're feeling playful, lift that other leg, lift the other arm, and breathe. Bring joy into your practice with this playfulness, this exploration of movement. And always returning to this cat-cow, the rounding of the spine. It's so good for the health of the spine. Coming down onto your back. You can use a pillow here to squeeze to help you be very conscious of the muscles of your inner thighs. We're going to roll up into a bridge, and as we inhale and roll up, we're going to squeeze from our inner thighs all the way up into our abs and our heart. And on the exhale, the rolling down, releasing the hips. Inhale, rolling vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up. Hips pointing up to the ceiling, squeezing that energy up through the vagina, up through the cervix to the heart. Exhaling, rolling down, releasing the energy, completely surrendering here. Inhaling, squeezing the pillow, squeezing your thighs, squeezing up through the vaginal canal, all the way to the heart. Exhaling, rolling down, releasing completely, surrendering, shaking, shimmying out the pelvic bowl, releasing all that stuck and stagnant energy. Just shimmy, 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 feel it sparkle in your honey pot. Now you can place a pillow underneath your sacrum if that feels good, and lift both feet up to the ceiling. Toes pointing up to the sky. We're going to do a fun little exercise here to strengthen our core. We're just going to bend at the knees, ankles coming down to touch the glutes. A little bit of a sway, a shifting side to side. And now we're going to bend one knee and do like the hands of a clock. Just play with it here. Pretend you're a burlesque dancer. Keeping the knees together, bring the ankle in towards the center, round it around, other ankle in towards the center. And it's just these gentle movements that really require concentration on the lower abs. This subtle movement that is so sexy and fun and playful and feminine. Just bring your knees to your heart, open up the arms, release the pillow. And now roll off to one side, shoulders flat on the ground, knees to one side. You can bring one hand on top of the top knee and turn your head in the opposite direction. Feel that stretch, that twist through the whole torso. Now, inhaling up, exhaling to the other side. Feel the release through the whole side body. Bringing the knees knees back up, rolling all the way back up to sitting and finding a stag position. So just one knee in front of the other. And we're just going to do these kind of dancing arms, playing with whatever feels good. Circles, reaches, using the energy through the fingers to help you find the stretch. And now we're going to come into a sitting meditation to finish like we began, connecting the heart and the honey pot, the heart space and the womb space, beginning by just sweetly, tenderly touching your collarbones, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, inviting an openness here. And placing one hand over your heart, one hand over your womb, and breathing, connecting these two very sacred spaces. Cultivating love in the heart and sending that love down to the root space, the womb, this part of you that may have been neglected or forgotten or shunned or shamed. You can heal this space with your loving intention. Thank you for joining me in this practice, connecting our intention with our emotion, our love, and our passion, our desire. Our wholeness is within. Thank you for being here. Like and subscribe for more. Grace and peace. And I'll see you on Instagram at Morgan Day Cecil.